Buonasera and good evening everybody, MannwidaPlann here. Welcome back everybody to No Man's Sky on the Xbox One. Hope you guys are doing well, hope you're doing great. Thanks for coming to join me today guys as we continue our little adventure here. In the last episode we were trying our damnedest to get ourselves that weapons terminal up and running because I want a new gun and I feel like it's definitely going to help us out in doing that. However, we cannot find one of... What the holy hell are you? Have I scanned you already? A mandrakeinium. Amazing, absolutely beautiful. That looks bananas, absolutely crazy. As I was saying, we were trying our damnedest to get that weapons terminal up and running, but we need to find a Vy'keen guy to be able to run it, and we cannot find one in this system. Somebody commented in one of the last videos that if we track the quest, it will point us in the direction of where we want to go to do that. So let's see here. Are you going to be on the second page? I have loads of stuff here that we're doing here. There we are. Hire a base armourer. And surely enough, I believe that it does not put a marker up for me because we're not in the correct system. So we're going to have a jump around today and try and find ourselves a Vy'keen controlled system to be able to check that out, which I'm quite looking forward to because we've been in this system for quite a long time and I would like to be moving onwards. However, I brought you guys back today at the moment. As I said, I've got quite a lot of extra little missionary things in my hotbar here going on, and a lot of these are these unusual, more formally locating buried treasures and locating dig sites, which brings us to this amazing obelisking thing. And as you can see in the lower right there, it tells us to collect mordite. Now, I don't have any mordite, and I can't find any, so I've been having to run around on here, and I've been checking out what is actually around, and I found that pretty much every rock here contains pyrite. However, when we refine that, it does not work. However, if we do manage to find ourselves some coprite, this stuff here, that will indeed refine into mordite. So I've had a little scan around, and the only thing, there's one there, the only thing I can find with coprite are these very, very tiny phallic-looking cacti. So I'm having to run around collecting the dinkiest cactus that I can find on this planet amongst all of the large cacti that I can find on this planet to be able to collect up enough stuff to be able to actually access this one and the next one. So I thought I'd bring it back and show you guys that because it can be quite handy. I'm going to collect some extra. And when we go back to our large refiner, I would like to try combining pyrite, mordite, and coprite in different manners and see what they can do with that. So we'll have a little bit of play with that today as well. Mostly it's going to be explorating. I'm going to spend some time off camera here trying to collect up everything that I need. What are you? Oh wait, feed 10 carbon. Go for it. It's got a smiley face on it. Does that mean you're my friend? Does that mean you're my friend? What about you? Can I feed you? I cannot feed you. Ah, that makes sense. I saw one of those attack and kill another creature, so they're not friendly, guys. Never mind. Alright, onwards and upwards, and always round in circles. Wait, what the hell? Hang on a minute. That's it, have some more. Oh, God. Okay, firstly, they're all following me around, which is amazing. But secondly, look. They're pooping things. And it's coprite crystals. Oh, that's going to be way better than collecting the frickin'... How much is it? Oh my god, it's like a dozen a time. Oh, that's so much better than me running around collecting these cacti. I'm going to keep feeding my friends. Look at you, you do a little crystal for me. That's incredible. Alright, excellent. Look at that. There is actually another source of coprite here. Awesome. Okay, very good. Mordite found. Location discovered. Let's go and see what this beautiful box has to say for itself. With the 3 keys, I shall unlock thee. What do you got? Another, like, effigy or twisted fish shell. Okay, what is this? Ooh, 176,000. Very, very nice indeed. Now, I want to bring you guys back again because I found something else here that I hadn't seen before. Is that another artifact fragment? It is indeed, but it was a 3-star thing. There it is. Subterranean relic. I can't say I've seen one of these before. So I'd like to have a little peek at what this is. A little bit of a distance, but not super far. Let's see if we can check out what it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Well, whatever it is gone. Is there another one? There's another one. Why did the other one disappear? Do you think I destroyed it? Just keep digging. Okay, it has indeed let me into a cave. But there is nothing in here. Oh, wait. There. What are those? Have I scanned all these little things? Can I scan other stuff in here? I haven't been in the cave on this planet yet. Oh, that sounds freaky. This sounds like a great place to be, really, doesn't it? Let's, have a little look-see around here. What are you? Vortex cubes. I think I found these things before. Are you valuables? I feel like you are. Not too bad. Alright, cool. Interesting stuff. And there we are, returning home. Super amazing times. That was a nice little journey, actually. A little bit of an expedition. Got those things taken care of. A little, like, lost person thing, which actually turned out to be our neighbor. It turns out somebody was looking for him. Nevertheless, we are returning back now because Roza is ready to go. And also, I want to look at building some of those amazing things we learned in the last episode. That autonomous miner definitely has to be a thing. I want to be checking that out. The atmosphere harvester I'm quite curious on, but I need ammonia to make that, and I don't quite know where to get ammonia from. But nevertheless, let's hop over here, because I just went to visit the freighter, and I believe I should have everything I need to craft one of these automatic miners. Let's see here. It's going to be portable tech, and it's going to be... yeah, that guy needs some ammonia, so I'm not sure on that. However, this one... oh, it looks awesome. It looks super cool. I really, really like it. We need some metal plating. That's not a huge issue. Let's go ahead and... have I got all of the ferrite dust I shall need for 2 metal plates? I feel like I will. My inventory is getting quite stomped. Ah, nuts. Tiny little bit more ferrite. Balls. There we are. That's better. That's all we'll need for that guy. But while it's so dark outside, let's go and have a word with Roza and see how well it went educating her beacon. Or their beacon. Do they have male and female? For Korvax? I feel like they probably don't. Never mind. The beacon. I do not think my child experiment is working. They have not assuaged my loneliness, and now I have 2 consciousnesses to fear for. Oh no, I am losing myself, traveler. Take my core to the monolith. Let me interface before the Atlas. I must speak to eternity. That's very interesting, because of course I've been very wondering what this Atlas thing is all about. The Korvax has no memories of my last journey with their core. Then I tried to reconnect them with the convergence. This time they seek the Atlas. I do not know if the monolith grants such an interface, or if anything does. Let's try. And yet again disconnecting their brain. Well, it's in the nighttime, so I'm going to go and take care of that. And of course, with the plan of today being to warp the freighter into another system itself, I really am wishing that I had indeed built all of these guys into a freighter. But of course, as we saw there, when I sell the freighter or move to a different one, we lose any constructions that are made within it. So I'm not entirely sure how well this is going to work. Let's land ourselves down here. Quite a nice little landing, if I say so myself. Under the cover of darkness, as we return to yet another monolith. That looks like a pretty monolith. I don't think I've seen this one before. This is interesting. Come on, bird. Come on, bird. Give me the knowledge stone. Retreat. Dang it. One day. We have to learn the word for bird in all languages. We really, really do. It has to be a thing. Alright, let's see here. Legacy of Recton. 011001100110011 binary. Binary for the win. I approach the monolith and prepare to insert the Korvax's core within the dais. The structure looks as if it was made for such a moment. Insert the core. Cram it in there. Error, Atlas obey, error. Atlas obey, error, run, error, error. Lifeform identified, Korvax echo, purpose, servant of traveler. Analysis. Vermisculate, date failure, emotional breakdown, traveler infection, solution terminate. No, protect, wipe, no, they're gonna kill Roza. Rebooting, 1, 2, 3. Monolith offline. Oh no. Oh no, I think Roza just got deleted. Oh no, I think Roza just got freaking deleted. Oh dear, well this is quite a long little mission chain for good old Roza here. I'm wondering if the Vy'keen will have such a, how could we say, extravagant amount of storyline to them as well. This is quite interesting. I feel like they will. And that little Neceptim, the little get guy who got us started on this journey, is more to actually get the others. Are you going to take like an hour and a half to reboot again? Is that going to be the thing? I feel like it is. Awaiting reconnection. I fear what has happened to their data core. Yeah, entirely. Me too. Shell reconnection carapace online. Okay. Ew, greetings, unknown entity. I passed my test. I share this joy via the exchange of technology. Circuit board. Advanced agricultural product. Crafted from heat capacitors and polyfiber. Okay, very interesting. How do you feel about structural analysis, stranger? The scientist has once again been reset. Oh my good lord. But without a connection to the convergence, I fear they are doomed to repeat this cycle forever, from the moment they met me in the space station until the collapse into loneliness. Oh. Perhaps if I can find them a convergence cube, they might be unified with the rest of the Korvax and escape. Ooh. I think I had one of those and I sold it a while ago. The scientist deserves this chance at reconnection. They have helped me greatly. But they have taken good care of their bacon. Of the bacon. Okay, we need to find him a convergence cube. Fair enough, that sounds like an interesting thing. Oh wait, facility coordinates. We've already got one. Oh, you know what? Let's continue on this path for the time being. It has been nice that all of these things are quite nearby, though. I'll agree with that. Oh, okay. Now, I've seen these structures before, and they always appeared to have a locked door, and I kind of had to blast my way into them. Is that what I'm up against here? I feel like it could be. Let's hop out, hit a save point, just in case that's what we have to do. I feel like it is. I really do. Yeah, this is a reinforced door. I have to blast my way in here. Okay, let's wait for the storm to pass at least before we do this. Okay, beautiful. That's the storm cleared. Sadly, it is still nighttime. I am sorry about that, guys. Oh, hey, look, there's those starbulb things. We need to build that gauntlet thing as well today. Well, let's do it. I've never done this before, so this is going to be fun. I feel like these guys are going to get peeved at me. Straight away into a 2-star. Let's just blast this out quickly. Because, of course, if we start kicking the butts of the Sentinels, buttloads more of them are going to arrive. You guys suck at shooting. I'll take care of the door first, thank you. Okay, good. The door is down. Now, instead, rather than taking care of these guys, let's get the heck out of here. Lose their attention, and then come back and mosey in. There we are. They should have lost interest in me now, and I'm hoping that that door is still going to be broken open. That would be very nice. But if the game is smart, it would have sealed the door again. Nope, door is indeed bust wide open. We're not wanted. Excellent. We can take our time exploring this place. Amazing stuff. What is this? Is it bullets? It's sodium. That's good. I need some sodium. Why, what is this? Navigation data or nanites? One of the two. Stock transfer. A little bit of money. Ooh, good amount. Well, I thought they were nanite clusters for a second then. I was going to get super excited about it. Those are nanites. 4, yeah, as per usual. Oh, this place looks lovely. Discotheque. Alright, let's see what this is to do. We are going to get a convergence cube from here, I believe. Non-convergent user registered. As I approach the terminal, I sense an immense sadness and grief. I hear the echoes of 1,000 souls, entities whose life was stolen from them long ago. On the display, I see the production lines of this factory, a vast array of cubes infused with the memories of an entire species. They appear to be caught within an endless cycle of trauma, unable to do anything but repeat their tragedy. Oh, that's horrible. The terminal identifies these items as convergence cubes. Upload memories, cease production, attempt to take a cube. Now, that's what we needed to do, was to take a cube. Let's try to take one. I attempt to extract a cube from the production line. I succeed, but I cannot help the feeling like I have committed some terrible crime. Possible. Okay, let's get the crapo out of here. Well, that was interesting. It's the first time I've actually busted into one of those places. Let's go and see... I think my landing gear collapsed. Never mind. Let's go see if this helps out poor Roza. He's literally been the focus of like 3 episodes, this guy. Or girl. We don't know. Okay, here we are. Hopefully, this is going to help. And make things a lot better for us. I'm very interested as to what happens at the end of these quest lines. If, like, we get some amazing piece of technology. Admittedly, the automated miner is just incredible as it is already. Let's see if this helps you. Hey, Roza again. How's it going? Stranger, I fear something unusual is occurring. This facility is shielded in some way, so that signals are unable to escape. Yeah, you did that last time to protect your beacon. The technician entity Roza is once again becoming aware of their isolation. The convergence cube may be their only hope. Connect it. I insert the cube. The Korvax is temporarily startled, but soon their lights begin to flash in a familiar pattern. I cannot be sure, but the plan appears to have worked. Forgive me for asking, Entity, but did I know you once? You seem familiar. These terminals, they are of my own design. One machine even calls me its parent, attempting to convince me of its love. Ah, poor little beacon. Hugh, I deleted the bug, of course. Oh, God, just deleted his child. I run a proper code base. I did harvest some useful blueprints from this store, however. Would you care for them? Yes, I would. Whatever relationship we had developed has gone, replaced by only this cloud of unknowing. Perhaps it is an error, perhaps it is being the true self of the Korvax all along. And the one I knew was just a sickness, a distortion. I cannot know. Poor Roza. Take care with constructing those objects, Traveller. The plans were created by an error after all. What are they? A heat capacitor? And 2 other items learned. It's a shame we can't kind of cycle through them here and find out what they are. I believe that may indeed be the end of that path. Let's have a look at what else it was that we've learned to construct here. There's the heat capacitor. Liquid explosives. Excellent. General purpose high explosive often in liquid form, convenience of transport and deployment. Do not drink. Okay, that sounds like a great idea. There's the circuit board that we learned. It said 2. I think it was those 2 that we have learned. That's awesome. We have been unlocking quite a bit of informational technologies around here, which is quite amazing. Is that the end of Roza's path? I fear that it may be. What happens if we speak to him again? Traveller, do you gather data as you explore, do you not? I find myself hungry for information, details of the world beyond. My current research requires fine-grained mineral analysis. Would you be consigned to assist? Yeah. Give data of minerals. Perfect, Traveller. This would greatly aid my research. Please take these nanites as compensation. Yay, some nanites. Is there anything else? Anything else you can do? Though my needs are met, Traveller, there's still an infinity of wonder out there to discover and harvest. Once I have processed this data, I may find additional tasks for you to help with. What are you studying? My research is highly complex, Traveller. I doubt you would understand. You see, if I input enough of this gathered data into my simulation, then... No, it's not worth explaining, but your interest is noted with thanks. Yeah, I preferred Roza. They cleaned my windows. What a pain in the butt. Alright, beautiful. So that has actually worked out okay. It looks like we're finally at a point where we can call that bit done. However, we do have here the technology I would like to install. And I guess we have one more slot that we could potentially do this. Chromatic metal sodium nitrate. I need to make a little bit more of that. And we've got this mining thing ready to rock and roll as well. Let's have a look at our little quest board and see how well we're doing in completing these things. We are indeed. We have to build that one, and then the next one we have is to just find the base armourer, which was the purpose of this episode until I got distracted with Roza again. Okay, while that itself refines, I was wanting to try and combine all those things, but I've stupidly left them on the freighter, as a genius that I am. Let us go ahead and build this unbelievably beautiful thing, which I really, really, really want to be having a play with it today. Oh, wait. It does not appear... Ah, it has to go down onto a resource. Okay, is there anything like copper around that we could have a look at? Here's one. This one will do just fine for testing purposes. Let's check this one out. The other one that I tagged that was nearby was actually not even there, so that was a bit strange. But let's check out how this thing works and functions. I'm guessing this one and a beacon is a very good kind of combination for us to do. So let's see here. This is indeed the copper. Now what if I go ahead and put this back? Oh, look at that. So let's pop him on there. That looks super cool. Autonomous mining unit. Let's see here. Fuel inverter. It requires some carbon. Let's give it the condensed stuff.
Technology recharge.
And it appears to be doing its thing. It looks like there's a slight... almost as if it's trying to open up, but it's not quite able to do it. That is super freaking awesome. And it does, it just slowly adds up all of this stuff. Super freaking amazing. So what I can do is I can go ahead and pop down my beacon that I have in my inventory here. And pop that down. Can I like rename you or something? No, it just saves. Alright, fine. So there we are, we can just come back here and check that once we've done a little bit of time and probably have a load of copper. Making a load of those things will be very, very handy. I wonder. Oh, what the heck happened there? What the heck happened there? I just got out of my freaking... I was holding the right trigger to launch, so maybe something kind of thought that I had launched and I hadn't. An advanced ion battery metal plating, but we could potentially make a couple of them. Yeah, I think making a few of those would be a really good idea. Maybe on the next place we visit. Alright, beautiful. There is our sodium nitrate all finished up. I'm gonna be needing more of this stuff. I don't have much in my inventory at all, and I like to keep a lot of that on me for survival purposes, really. Survival purposes. Definitely has to be a thing. Now, let's see here if Yep, that was indeed the correct button, man. Let's head over into here, go onto that one, and install the hazmat gauntlet. Perfect. That means we're going to be able to pick up all of these amazing things, such as the gamma roots, and all of these other beautiful things that we've always been wanting to collect for us. Excellent. So, the only thing left on our missionary things here is to get ourselves one of these armorers. Now, I don't know very much about this galaxy map, but that kind of has to be what we've got to use to find this. So let me do some little things here, a little bit of an inventory management, get some stuff ready, kind of take what I want, sell what I don't need, and get ready to move on into the next system. And I will bring you guys back in just a little bit. So here we are, back aboard our freighter, ready to finally move on to the next area. Now, one of the first things that I'm going to be needing to doing here is going to be to build ourselves a few fleet control rooms. Although, again, nah, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm not going to. Although I did have a little look in here and I did see that we can indeed build all the terminals that we could possibly want inside of here as well, such as these guys. We just need some pure ferrite to be able to do it, so not a huge worry there. I've already had a little bit of a look at this galaxy map, and some interesting things have occurred here. Now, we've never warped the freighter, and I'm pretty clueless at this galaxy map, but having a little bit of a play around with it here, I think I've got a bit more of a feel for it now. Now, when I first opened this, it said that I had gotten some coordinates. And you see there, we've actually got a destination on the top of the screen there saying Atlas Station. Now, if I head to this one, it also says in the lower left that the dominant life form there is Gek. Couple of bodies there as well, which is not too bad. If we move on, here is another Korvax one, and you can see the red line that I'm currently following here. That's actually the destination that we've got. But if we use the D-pad, we can change it to our current mission to get to the galactic core, and then to just free explore. Now, when we're in free explore, we can just kind of go around. I'm in an economy filter on the other one there, which changes about. Yeah, when we're in free explore, we can kind of zoom in and out, we can move up and down, we can have a good look around at places where we are and where we're going. So let's go to, oh wait, black hole. Ooh, no black hole found. I want to find a black hole. But Atlas Station does sound interesting. Now, where are we? Ooh. Oh, I'm zooming in. There's the Atlas Station just up there. So if we follow along this path a little further to this station, that is a dominant life form of Vy'keen, so we'll probably be able to find our dude there. And then if we continue on our way one more jump, we'll be able to go to this place called E15, which has indeed got the Atlas Station. Now, I'm very curious about what this Atlas stuff is all about, because I keep finding these containers saying Atlas Path, and I don't understand it. So we've got 4 jumps to be able to actually go there. So, but, however, we need fuel. We need fuel, because on the first jump it instantly says right there at the top, unable to warp, hyperdrive has no fuel. So we need to fuel ourselves up. Let's see what we need to do that, shall we? Oof. So if I head into this one and head over to our freighter. Now let's see here, where is your hyperdrive? There it is. What do you require? Some warp cells. Oh, that's not a huge problem at all. Now, I did sell out pretty much everything in my inventory, so we're going to have to make a jump, make a few more warp cells, and then make another jump back out of here. I do have some antimatter on me, which is inside of here. Now, to make the warp cell, I'm going to need some oxygen and most likely some ferrite, I believe. Yeah, we need the antimatter housing, and we do. I need a little bit of ferrite dust. Dang it. Okay, back to the planet I go. Alright, much better. Quick little trip down to the surface, and indeed we have all the warp cores we should need to be able to make this little journey to the Atlas Station, which I'm very, very curious about. I hadn't noticed it because I hadn't looked at the galaxy map in quite some time, but it appears as though that is one of our next destinations, and it happens to travel through a Vy'keen system, which is great for me. Absolutely great for me. So let's see here. If I head now into my inventories and over to my freighter, I should be able to go to its technologies and recharge this with the warp cells. One at a time? Okay. The FTL propulsion drive that allows a starship to entertain, warp speed, and jump between neighboring systems. Okay, so just one at a time then. That's alright. I made 4 of them, so I'm gonna guess that that's gonna be a thing. Let us see how well we do and engage the warp drive for the first time. I'm super excited about this, mostly because of finding the Atlas Station, but let's see what happens here. So if I wiggle ourselves over around about like this and head this way, that is where we want to go. Yep, validated. It's a Gek system. What's that? 3 bodies in it? It's not too bad. Let's go. What happens when we warp this bad boy? Oh, it just flashes. We don't get to see the ship. Okay, fair enough. Bang. And we are indeed here. This is Galaxy, first contract. It's a failing construction system. The conflict level is alarming. That's a bit of a worry. Well, you know what? We're not really hanging out here very long, but I am going to go and get myself a free exosuit upgrade. Maybe around... okay. Unknown incoming frequency. Let's check out this. Incoming transmission source unknown. You are not alone. Please identify yourself. I'm the... This is what happened the last time. We've always identified ourselves, so I shall do that again. You left me. Why did you? I don't understand. Of course you'd say that. Of course you'd. Just like the others. Who are you, or what about the others? Yeah, what about the others? There is no reply. The communication falls silent. Through the channel remains open. And we got some coordinates for it. Travel to the stranger's coordinates. Very interesting. Very interesting indeed. Have a little look at these freighters, although I can see there's not really any of these guys that are of particular interest to me. No. Nah, not so much. Thanks anyway, guys. Let me guess. Where are those coordinates? Are they in this system? Ooh. That's pretty. Let's give it a scan. Very interesting indeed. Alright, 1 free upgrade, and then we're going to have to check that out. Otherwise, I'm going to have to come jumping back here. This is a different space station as well. Look at this hugely long entry tunnel. That's very nice. I also got a fugitive bounty thing happening there. I don't know if that means that there's a ship that I have to kill for some money, or if people have been sent after me. Not entirely certain there, but nevertheless, let's have a look at this. Now, this is a Gek-dominated system, so we may find lots of Gek people hanging around in here. I'm going to assume. Yeah, look at them all. Hey, dudes. Oh my god, you are freaky as all holy hell. That is amazing. We'll have to have a chat with these people too, but first off, I'm on the wrong side for that. Look at you in your crazy hat. Underling. Now, I know nothing of the Gek language as well, so this is going to be interesting. The trader is clicking their beacon, drooling slightly. Oh, when the drool is about to hit the hem of their suit, they somehow manage to snort it up back through their nasal holes, creating an impressive, if temporary, phlegm loop. Oh, gross. Ooh, units for dialect help. That's nice. Much better than copper. Look at you! With your crazy eyeballs. Good God. Do you ever blink? Oh my God. The Gek has lost an idle reserve. Pleasant smells drifting from his glands as it sways side to side. They pay me little attention. Sniff. Sniff the Gek. I inhale deeply. The Gek smells delicious and does not seem to mind my intrusion among their primitive scents. They smell delicious. Gek barely regards me as I approach. They're clearly expanding a great deal of mental effort concentrating on something. They sway gently, miming delicate finger movements. Whistle, wave hands dramatically. Wave hands dramatically. The Gek takes my waving to be some sort of indication of tempo and increases their movements to match time with me before I exhaust them. Okay, pretty random. Oh, we got an achievement, Mad Universe. My God, these Gek dudes are crazy looking. Probably the most worrying thing that can ever happen. Heard a tiny little clink, and as I look down, a screw seems to have appeared from somewhere. I've always been told I had a screw loose. That's curious. I'm gonna keep pumping cargo though. Oh wait, hang on. These are the ones that cost me money. Yeah, let's get a technology one. It's only 1,000 units. Alright, good. Onwards and upwards. What a beautiful looking little world. A high meal planet. That's very interesting. We've definitely not visited one of these ones before. Very little landmass, if any, I think, on here. Very curious, but who's the stranger? Why did they say that I've left them? Very, very curious as to what's going on here. Very curious indeed. We will continue our journey. Hopefully we will still have time to get that done today. It always takes so much kind of off-camera time making No Man's Sky that I kind of lose track of the episode length each time I make a recording of this. So it may be a little long, it may be a little short. There's guaranteed to be a lot of cuts and off-camera pieces in this. Look at this place. Now this is going to be a oh wait, a Himalaya. Yeah, as in a frozen world. Very, very good. A high meal. 10 out of 10 for pronunciation, man. Sentinels are aggressive. Oh, hello. We've got a smashed up ship here.
Extreme sentinel bad.
Let's check the beacon. Oh, it's bust. Chromatic metal I've got. Okay, we can fix it. Unknown signal. There are no signs of life. There is only the static of a broken communicator. Extract the records. Whatever message was once here has been scrambled beyond recovery, and all I extract is the pilot's name, Artemis. Whoever they were, they are long gone. The only other corrupted data is a set of plans. An upgrade for my mining beam. Ah, very nice. Pulse Spitter, rapid fire projectile weapon. Ooh, yay. That will be very useful for us as we are starting to use our weapons more and more. What is the look of this ship? This is one of the shuttle ones. I don't think it's going to be better than mine by any chance at all. Alright, let's get out of here before all the Sentinels start freaking out at me, and let's get back to my freighter because I want to get to this Atlas place. And here we are, a couple more jumps have passed, and I actually have a brand new freighter as well. We found another one in distress. It was 2.8 million to purchase it, but the actual value of it in total was twice as much as my previous one. So I've traded over, we have ourselves a brand new one. It's not too bad looking. Actually, I'll show you guys from... Well, I'll show you from my inventory, actually, would be the best way to do it. It's not too bad looking, little orange kind of thing going on here. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool indeed, has an extra slot and a little bit more value to it, so that is going to help us get to the next area. We have just landed in the Vy'keen sector, and that's a bit curious actually, because my commander of this place was actually a Korvax, and now it's a Vy'keen dude, which is kind of curious. In fact, that guy was a Korvax before as well, and now he's Vy'keen as well. That's kind of interesting and curious, but nevertheless, now we should be able to head over to the space station here and be able to find ourselves a dude to work in our weapons terminal, which is going to be amazingly useful. In fact, if I went and tracked said quest, would we actually get a marker for it now? Would that be a thing? We will soon find out. We will soon find out indeed. Very interesting golden looking ship there. Another long corridor of entryway. Space station Ekwangok Junction. Excellent name. Excellent. Fantastic name. Totally pronounceable by everybody without a problem at all, I am sure. Alright, let's hop out. I can't see any kind of marker for this objective, but it did say to recruit them inside of a Vy'keen controlled system, and this is indeed one of them. So let's have a look here. Hey, look at all the Vy'keen dudes. And then that's a very interesting name. What is this? All the cities are gone. All the wards at an end. The Sentinels sorted that, didn't they? And you know what? They were right. Offer nanites. Ask where they came from. 100 nanites. I'm curious. Let's do it. Travelers offers directions to a place of interest. Anomalous subspace signal detected. Okay, very, very interesting. So again, hire an armourer. Let's just check what this quest actually says. Staff are available to hire in space stations. In space stations. Oh wait, hang on. There, we got a marker. Oh, beautiful. Hello, beautiful. Perfect. Nuana. Nuana? Nuana. Let's have a look at you. Your Gex servant told me that you were coming, Interloper. It was an honor to meet with those bloodlust exceeds... Your Gex servant told me that you were coming, Interloper. It is an honor to meet one whose bloodlust exceeds even my own. Grah. We shall kill together in the glory of Herc and our ancestors. Who the crap is Herc? A great sentinel hunt begins. Come, let us inhale the requisite... Grah. Don't do drugs, kids. The Vy'keen is old. It is not their skin or appearance that suggests this. These beings are too alien, too unusual for me to make a judgment on that basis. No, it is the way they hold themselves, the way they speak. They do not posture. When they smile at me and tell me it is an honor for us to meet, I believe them. Perfect Nguyen promises to come to my world and make use of my new weapons terminal. Oh, we did it. Yay, I'm super excited too. I will rejoice in the blood harvest, but tell me, do I need to pay for my own transit? Alright, we've done it. Return to the armourer, use the space station teleporter to quickly return to our base. That is very interesting. That is very, very interesting. We are going to be checking that out, but I feel that's going to be one in the next episode, as at the moment, we are straight on the way to check out what this anomaly is. Not the anomaly, although that's actually here, so I might have a look at that too. This is why these episodes take so long. There's always something new to do every single time to distract me from my path. Nope, we are sticking with our path. I want to know what this Atlas interface is, and then we will teleport ourselves home and see what that weapons terminal will do. There is so much in this game. It is absolutely mind-blowing. Every time I play it, there seems to be even more things to start to get into and start to uncover, and nothing is getting completed. So this has got loads of content in it. We're going to have to start doing more of a regular stream on this to start making more of a progress through it. So let's go ahead and jump this way. No, that's up. Alright, we have arrived. We have indeed arrived. And has my captain changed again? How does this keep happening? I like this dude. He's got a Commander Ofoy. He's got an amazing little hat. That's super adorable. I love it. Have you changed as well? What the crap is going on here? It seems like every time I move to a different system, the dominant life form of that planet becomes my commander and things. That's very strange. Alright, let's have a look at what this is all about. I am very, very curious here. So that is a Gex space station, and that ominous looking red dot behind it, I assume, is going to be this Atlas thing that we're wanting to go and have a look at. It is indeed. Whoa. Is this the Crimson Eye that I have heard so much about already? Let's have a look what this is about. Oh, it's opening up. Okay, this is totally safe. A little bit worried here. What the balls is that? What the holy crapo is that thing? And what an interesting station as well. Okay. I learned a Gek word. Why did I learn a Gek word? Oh wait, is that this thing? Is this teaching me words? Oh, it is! It just went poof. Okay, maybe it's not teaching me words, it just went poof. What the holy hell is that thing? We're gonna have to have a look at that in just a second. I want to know why these things go poof. Alright, they're just little things that go poof. And apparently me arriving here causes them to do that, which is quite interesting. What about that one over there? That looks slightly different. What are you? Do you go poof as well? They look kind of like Gravitino balls, but they're not quite. What is that thing too? I have so many questions. Oh! Another little poof thing. Oh, that one gave me a word. Oh, okay. This looks very, very ominous. Oh my dear lord. Yeah, this is weird. Why is it pulsating? Are you friendly? What are these things? They look like little black holes. What is this? Oh, warp cells? Okay. Urine Farrakad Convergence Atlas Interface. Okay. Fair enough. What is this? Okay, it sounds epic. I do not understand any of those words, that's for sure. Yeah, a convergence. No idea. The Atlas called me to this interface, and yet its purpose remains unclear. It demands worship. It demands obedience. It welcomes me. It knows what I am. It offers me a gift of true understanding. Please, because I have so many questions and understand nothing. But why? Why does such power and knowledge crave submission? It knows my thoughts before I know them myself. It knows what I will do. The Atlas asked me to follow its path. Accept milestone Pathfinder or above. Ah, right, yeah, we need to have the milestone Pathfinder or more, we can actually accept it. Alright, you know what, let's do it. I will accept this. The sky is deep and full of wonders, and the path to enlightenment opens to me. New product. A captured nanode. Unique valuable curiosity. Atlas seed containing zonally shifted quasi-stellar substrate. Warning, do not allow Matrix to commune with this dimension of space. Okay. It's refilled my health as well. That's pretty awesome. And was that it? Is that something that I can craft? Is it a craftable thing? It is indeed. It's worth 1,000 units. Why do I need this? Let's make one. Just for the fun of it. Okay. Do we have another quest line? Recover Atlas seeds. I found an Atlas interface aboard at Crimson Station. It spoke to me in a voice unlike any I had ever heard. It asked for seeds. I feel compelled to obey. Find the next one. Huh. Very, very curious. Very curious indeed. I believe that these other areas that are kind of like over there, I'm not actually going to be able to get to. In fact, I can see there's kind of like a shielding bubbling around in this area, which is very, very strange. Super, super weird. I pretty much have no idea what this is. It's kind of seems to be like a god in effect, which is pretty absolutely bonkers and mad. But nevertheless, I'm slowly uncovering a little bit more about it. We've got ourselves the weapons dude that we're going to go and check out in the next episode, but I feel like we've definitely ran over time for today there, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Thank you guys very much for joining me. If you have enjoyed it, hit the like button for me. Let me know what you think of the game and the series so far in the comment box down below. I greatly appreciate you guys coming and hang out with me for this. I'm really, really enjoying this game. I'm loving playing it. I'm glad you guys are enjoying it too. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you want to make sure you don't miss out on any uploads coming to the channel over the next few days. And until next time there, guys, take care, all the best, and I can't wait to see you all again soon.